Welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalia, but a lot of people call me Nati. I was doing YouTube videos a few years back and then I stopped making them. I just got really busy with life, with work and with school and just full time. But I'm back and I'm so excited. I'm ready to create tons of makeup looks for you and I'm excited to get to know all of you. I'm starting off with this fall makeup look. I created a really big wing liner, fluffy lashes, and I'm ready, so let's go and get into the makeup tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to start off by priming my eyelids with my favorite concealer of the moment, the Tarte Shape Tape. You can use your favorite primer or your favorite concealer, whatever works best for you. And then I'm going to set the eyes with a matte eyeshadow. This one's from ColourPop from the Chic-Y palette from the ILUVSARAHI collection in the shade Distressed. And then I'm going to start by putting some tape. And I love using tape for these kind of looks because it just helps to keep the eyeshadow in place. It makes it a lot easier when adding dark shades to the outer areas of the eye. So it's just so nice and easy and just keeps the area nice and clean. I am going to add color to the transition area, and this one is also from the Cheeky palette. The shade Freckles is a little bit darker than a transition shade, but if you use a light hand it'll work very beautifully, and then you can just darken it as you go and intensify it more and more. So here I'm just intensifying that color with the same Freckles shade. I'm just adding a little bit more on a nice fluffy blending brush, and then I'm taking the color Noche from the same palette and working it on the outer area of the eye and slowly bringing it in, blending it in so that we get a nice faded effect. Okay, and then now I'm bringing in the fun, colorful looks, which this one is from the Lluvia's place. I love her eyeshadows. They're so amazing, so pigmented. Seriously, like the best eyeshadows ever. This one is from the Saharan palette and it's in the shade Jamila, I think it's called. It's an orange shade, nice, beautiful matte orange shade. And then I'm just blending everything. I added a little bit more of that Distress eyeshadow on the brow bone, and then I'm removing that tape. Now I'm trying to blend out this little crease that we created, this little line, but it's kind of hard to blend out. It looks kind of scary, but don't worry because we will apply the wing liner on top of that and you won't even see a thing, so we'll be good. And now I'm cleaning up the lid area with the same concealer, the Tarte Shape Tape, and then just making it nice and cut, beautiful, nice semicircle shape. And then I am going to add the shade Vivacious with some Fix Plus so that it's nice and very, very pigmented. And now I'm doing the wing liner, so as you can see I'm going over that same line that we created with the eyeshadow. I'm kind of using it as a guide. And I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Blackest Black Gel Liner with my Anastasia No. 7 brush. A more in-depth tutorial will come in the future with my eyeliner technique. And then I'm using some Dodo lashes. I love these lashes. They're so fluffy. They're mink lashes. They look beautiful. I'm putting on some House of Lashes glue and waiting for that to dry. Once it gets nice and tacky, before it dries, like don't let it dry all the way, just let it get nice and tacky, put it on, and then use some liquid liner. This one's from NYX, the matte liquid liner, to hide that lash line. And now I'm tightlining my eyes with the same Infallible black gel liner from L'Oreal, and this is just going to make it look really nice and put together, just getting rid of any skin showing. Now it's time to make that face look nice and clean and flawless. So I'm using my baby wipe, my good old baby wipe that I love from Pampers. And then my Laura Geller Spackle Tinted Under Makeup Primer in the shade Champagne. The Cover FX Natural Finish Oil Free Foundation in the shade N40. With my beauty blender that I love so much. And then concealer. Again, the Tarte Shape Tape, my favorite. Putting it under the eyes, bridge of the nose, and a little bit on the forehead because I want these areas to be nice and highlighted to stand out. I'm setting everything with the Kat Von D Locket setting powder in translucent with my beauty blender. I'm just gonna let that bake under my eyes. Whatever's left over, I'm putting on the rest of the face so that it's nice and set, ready for more powders. And this bronzer is seriously my favorite. I can literally eat it. Like, I can literally eat it. Okay, this is in the shade, it's called Milani Butter Bronzer. I love that name, Milani. So I'm just bronzing up the perimeters of my face, hollows of the cheek, double chin, making it nice and dimensional, getting rid of areas that I don't really want to show, and making it nice and contoured. Now my blush is Tarte Expose. I love this blush. Such a beautiful universal shade. And now I'm working on the bottom eyeshadows of the eyes. Same thing I did on top, I'm doing on bottom. So I'm going to start off with a freckle shade, putting it lightly on that lower lash line. Then I'm going in with Noche, putting it on the outer areas of the eye. And then I'm going in with that orangey shade. It was called Jamila, I think is how you say it, or Jamila. I hope I'm saying it right. On that middle area. And then blending everything so that it's nice and seamless. Then I'm going to put eyeliner on my waterline, really darkening the outer areas and slightly dragging it inwards to the point where it like just disappears. Just going to blend this in a little bit with my brow brush because I don't use my brushes for what they're meant to sometimes. Whatever works is what works, girl. Okay, now I'm bringing in my little brush and I'm going to take out the excess translucent powder from the baking and contouring my nose with the same butter bronzer, the Milani bronzer. That baby right there, perfect for contouring the nose. And my favorite highlighting powder, pressed powder, is actually from Frankie Rose. It is a powder foundation in the shade Cream Puff. It is amazing. I love it, love it, love it. My little case is super beat up, but I love it. Okay, and then now I'm putting in some mascara. I put mascara on before applying my lashes, and I put it on again after, at the end. With my lip liner from Milani, I'm going to line my lips. This is in the shade Nude. And then I'm putting on a satin liquid lipstick, also from the ILUVSARAHI collection. This is in the shade 951. I love this shade. Perfect for all year round. Just looks so good. And of course, I have to show up my little beauty mark. So I'm cleaning it with a baby wipe and then setting everything with Max Charge Water. And the look is complete. Oh wait, no, just kidding. It's not complete. I cannot forget the highlight. This is the most important part. This is my favorite highlight of the moment. I feel like I'm using my favorites for everything today. This is the Bronze Goddess Estee Lauder Heat Wave. And I love putting this on my cheekbones, the tip of the nose, and a little bit between the eyes. Okay, so that is the entire look. Now let's go ahead and get to the ending part of it where I talk a little bit more. That's the entire makeup look. I hope you guys like it. I use lots of fun autumn colors, orangey shade, some browns in there, a really big wing liner, fluffy lashes. I will have tons more videos coming up of eyebrows, how I contour my nose, everything else. My favorite product. Let me know if you recreate it. Comment down below so I can get to know you better, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!